There you go, buddy. You know, they got a shaker for us now, ladies and gentlemen, all over at G Fuel. But you know, let's get beyond the shaker real quick. What's the best part about YouTube? Is it consuming that, energy sauce? Is it playing the video games? Is it browsing the internet? Is it finding something stupid? Hell no. You know what's funny? It's the comments section. That's the best part of YouTube. Now, ladies and gentlemen, since time beginning, if you're a YouTube creator and you don't read your comment section, like at least 70% of them, I think you're doing YouTube wrong. Like, what's the point of uploading to the internet if you're not going to read the discourse that comes from it? The best part about YouTube comments is the people that will tell you what you can do to make your content better, which I take a lot of suggestions from the comment section below. The people that will say, haha, there's a chubby Indian guy. And you'll read that too from time to time. Or you'll come across the actual arguments that happen in the comment section between one user or another user. So you sit there, grab the popcorn, and you see people fighting over the dumbest shit on the internet, whether you talk about emulation, something Linux related, the Near subreddit, everything, all right, the Large Hadron Collider, there's going to be people fighting amongst it, and you can just sit there and watch the action. But YouTube has had an issue regarding comment spam for the longest time. For years, ladies and gentlemen. From time immemorial, there was always a problem with YouTube comment spam. And the problem with YouTube comment spam is that it really isn't a thing that YouTube can easily fix, or really any website can easily fix. Now, the last few years, all right, especially in the last few months, I know that you've probably noticed some bots in my comment section, in your other favorite creators' comment section, or really any creator's comment section as well. As soon as a video is uploaded, it almost feels like the people come out to go, ratio, hey guys, I'm selling this product, please click this link here, click this link, come down here. It always feels like YouTube, the bots get to the video first, and it kind of does bug me. Like, as soon as I'll upload a video, you'll start to see like 30 comments and be like, oh wow, within 1 minute, and then you open up the comment section and it's just spam on top of spam. It's one thing that I'll be honest about, I just don't look at the comment section, at least in the first few hours of the video. It used to be a yearly tradition of mine, but slowly AI is taking that away from me. Now, of course, to understand how these bots work there are a few kind of bots that you can imagine, all right? So, for instance, the bots that immediately reply to you, so you'll see, like, over here, somebody will make a comment like, what a delightful bunk, and then somebody will upload a YouTube channel link, it's finally here! Alright, this is a simple bot where somebody's just promoting a YouTube video through other people's comment section. You might think this doesn't work, but you'd be surprised how many videos can get aggregated this way simply by spamming it around. Whenever you see a comment like this, just report it for spam. The account gets deleted pretty fucking fast. Now, of course, where it gets even wilder is in certain cases, the comments actually respond. So this is from the Yogscast subreddit. So this is a 10-month-old thing, but you can still see this happening today. For instance, one of the person says, I've been waiting for decades. So that's a legitimate comment they wrote. Could have been bot, I don't know. Now, of course, the highlighted response that I'll have to censor, because their profile picture is literally pornography, tap me to have sex with me. Now, I just want to reiterate, okay? To all the Nobel laureates in the audience, tapping that profile picture will not provide you with sexuals, okay? It's just not how it works. I know some people click that shit because they're horny out of their minds, but it ain't gonna happen. Now, of course, you can see that the comment here said, Lewis, oh, I remember this one. This is a classic. Also, Lewis completely forgot how the map works. Now, you might be like, whoa, is this really a comment bot or is this actually a real person? No, it's a bot. Look, either they're taking actual comments from the video itself, or in some cases, and this is far out there, they can probably tap into neural engines as well and use them to write comments for you. Like, for instance, one case is rather sick. This might be hard for some people to read, but these comment bots absolutely crushed it with each other. One person said, the world is revolving. Nobody wants to be poor. If you want money, you got to invest, right, guys? You're absolutely correct. Investing is the best. I've once thought of investing in Bitcoin, but was always discouraged. Now, of course, the further you get down here, eventually, the original OP starts to push a WhatsApp group, right? Now, of course, this is where it was all leading to, the WhatsApp group. So effectively, these people are trying to get you off platform into like Telegram, WhatsApp, all these messaging services, so they can run these like crypto Ponzi schemes, if you will, off YouTube's platform, where they're easily stamped out. Now, of course, even with YouTube content creators, you'll often find in my comment section or anybody's comment section, it'll be like, some ordinary gamers, WhatsApp number plus. Look, unless you see the verified check mark next to my YouTube username, I'm not the one writing the comment. And also, if I ask you, hey guys, join my WhatsApp group, let's talk about crypto investing, that's not me. That never is me. I will never, ever in my life ask you to do that. So if you come across a comment section where you're like, oh wow, is Muta running a WhatsApp group? No, I'm not. Not at all. Not even close to it. You can take this as living evidence. All right, if you ever see things like that, check the verified tab. And always report the account for misleading and spam content. Because like spam and YouTube comment bots, this is like cockroaches, okay? After the nuclear bombs drop, you know what the last surviving thing is, like in media? It is cockroaches. That's it. No matter what happens, everything on the platform can burn to the ground, but the goddamn comment bots. Now, YouTube has addressed this situation in the past. For instance, in just this year, updates to reduce comment spam and impersonation on YouTube. Hi everyone, we know that comment and identity abuse spam is top of the mind for the YouTube community. Oh yeah, we know. Now of course, what are the updates? Now of course, they made it so that no longer can they allow channels to hide subscriber counts. Now you might remember, we've covered certain channels where you couldn't see how many subs they had. And of course, channels will often hide their sub count. So for instance, if you want to impersonate somebody like me, or a good example is Mr. Beast, who probably has the largest number of impersonators who are copying the Mr. Beast branding, the logos, and trying to goad people in the comment section below to join, you know, whatever scam that they're running. Now, of course, Mr. Beast has around 100 million plus subscribers. Now, what these channels will do, because they can't get 100 million subscribers, they have to hide the subscriber count, so people who click on that will be like, whoa, is that... Yo, that's actually Mr. Beast, god damn! Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, to understand, if somebody's hiding their sub count, there's probably a pretty good reason why. So, of course, that's a pretty good thing that they did. Now, of course, improving creator comment moderation settings in YouTube Studio. So, to understand, before we go into this, you might ask your question, wow, Muta, do you just hate criticism? Why'd you delete my comment? I never actually delete your comments ever. Trust me, I don't get into that shit. Unless you're actually like doxing somebody or straight up doing spam, then I report you. But of course, YouTube has an auto moderation filter. And the auto moderation filter can be a bit hit or miss. So for instance, I have some blocked words, right? So for instance, this person tried commenting on the recent video with Bigfoot. Now, news, someone else bought Radio Shack. And of course, they gave a YouTube link. Now, I don't know what YouTube blocked necessarily for blocked words. I'm going to have to check my settings. But when it comes to the spam scenario, hey, Mr. Goodman writes, please do more gaming videos. It's really nostalgic. Well, thank you, Mr. Goodman video. Thank you, Mr. Goodman. I'll actually make more gaming videos. Thank you for the comment. But of course, he got hit with the likely spam. There's nothing this good soul did that was spam related. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that a fat check mark. Finally, a video where he isn't angry at us, says mouth noises. Likely spam, apparently. Well, it's not spam, so I'm going to hit click. Please bring back haunted gaming and virus investigation. That's not spam. Stop it. Of course, virus investigations, I don't know why people ask this. I always feel like every time I cover anything malware related, it's kind of a virus investigation, but I guess I'll go back to the traditional style, if you will. Bigfoot fucked my asshole in Grove Street. That is potentially inappropriate. Okay. Actually, let's get back to the whole thing. Now, of course, when you're uploading a video on YouTube, in your video details, you can find the comments and rating section. Always allow all comments, right? Or hold potentially inappropriate comments. This is like the default for most YouTubers. Hold all comments for review, or disable them altogether. Now, this option is not fun. This option wastes my time, but YouTube added something known as increased strictness. Now, of course, this is to help combat the spam scenario, but of course, like all spam, the real problem lies in the everlasting war between the moderation and the spamming systems that go into it. Honestly, as a creator, I would probably find it better if you added some feature that basically got people. Basically, I think the best feature would be is if you added a subscriber option and like, hey, if you're a subscriber for a week plus, then you could comment on my videos. That might be a pretty good stopgap. I know that might sound extreme for some people who get the video recommended to them. I understand that. But I feel like adding a lot of these granular options, whether creators use them or not, is an even better way to combat some of these spams. You don't have to use those features, but if you're somebody that's like the target for this kind of stuff, maybe it might be interesting to put it on, right? Maybe. Because we already have this for things like YouTube live streaming, Twitch live streaming. It'd be interesting to see how that would come across on YouTube video. And of course, they limit the type and a frequency of special characters. So for instance, you can't have something looking like YouTube, where you replace the Y with the yen logo, the T with whatever the the T is, and then the check mark. So maybe YouTube is trying to combat it in the best way possible, but of course, it's an everlasting battle of YouTube comment spam. The point is, ladies and gentlemen, the comment sections are a battleground. It's a nuclear fucking wasteland, and it's one that you have to tread very, very carefully because it's filled with spams, deception, and all kinds of links that one should not click. But ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.